Energy. I think it's the thing that we're all looking for, right? More energy to take care of business, take care of time, take care of family, all those things. We all need energy. I'm speaking for myself and for others that I know of who have a chronic illness. And I'm not just saying polycythemia vera, which I have, but any cancer, any chronic illness. I know I have a friend who has Crohn's. I have family who have other things too. I mean, there's so many things. So anyhow, when you're exhausted and you still have to function, and I'm talking about some days I do sleep, I just can't function. And when I talk about a day, it doesn't mean from 9 a.m. till 10 p.m. Some days, my days are like, in the morning I get up and I function throughout the day, and by 1 or 3, it's pretty much sit down time for the rest. So I'm just saying what I can do. I do what I can when I can while I can. So couple bits of information. I actually made a Pinterest, it's like a pictograph, or I don't know what they're actually called. It's like a graph thing, talking about, listing things that I do personally to give myself some energy, or just to keep on my toes. It doesn't mean I'm doing it with energy. I'm just on my toes. So things I like to do: plan my day. I prioritize my day. This way I have 3 major items to do, and then the rest, if they happen, they happen. Great. I do like to split my day into time increments, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. 15 is a really good one for me, because if I get like 2 15 increments on something, I feel pretty cool. So just, giving yourself that time, and giving yourself time to take a break and relax. Eat healthy foods. I don't always feel hungry. My spleen is enlarged, so it pushes on my stomach, so I just don't feel that hungry feeling, or even just like when I'm eating, I'm just like, yeah, enough, and I mean, food looks delicious and I love food, just my belly's kind of had it. So I make sure what I eat counts, and I try and make it healthier. Stay hydrated. Drink lots of water. Lots. Pedialyte, if you drink it, anything, just stay hydrated. Treat yourself well in that instance. Also, I do drink a lot of coffee. Caffeine, I can't say, I'm not a doctor, I'm not going to say it's great for you or anything, but it sure helps me. Stretch, do yoga, do something. I have a 2-year-old, so we do head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And as silly as that is, that will get you going. Do head, shoulders, knees, and toes. It's a working one. If you can, get outside, even if it's a couple minutes. Also, what I love to do in the summer is, last year I did a ton of yard work. It felt so good. So good. Do it with a meaning. There's so many benefits of doing yard work. Do that for another time. So yard work, do some chores in your house, home maintenance. Your house is always going to need some sort of maintenance, clean the handrails on the stairs. I don't know, do something. Kind of keep yourself busy, keep going. Arts and crafts. I love doing arts and crafts. Do something fun. Just feel in the moment and just create or do. Those are good things. When I'm in my house, we have a rule against wearing shoes inside the house. Trekking all sorts of dirt and germs and whatnot from outside. It's just not a clean thing usually. And fine if you do it, we just don't. So what I do is I have my own sneakers that are inside only sneakers. So I wear them inside, and they're great. They don't go outside, so they, keep the inside germs inside, I guess. And it keeps me strangely uncomfortable enough that I'm not going to fall asleep, because believe me, it's easy for me to just knock out. So I wear sneakers, and then I just feel like a little pep in my step. And I know there's a thing, I used to work in a drug and alcohol rehab, and part of the things that I've learned, I don't know if it was even from that one or it was a class that I was taking, they talked about fake it till you make it. And sometimes wearing these snazzy, peppy sneakers makes me feel like, hey, I'm in shape here. Anyhow, that's one of those things. Wear sneakers. Also, call your friends and family. Keep in touch. Pep yourself up. Sometimes you just don't feel like doing it, but just, talk to someone, do something. I've actually watched YouTube things, and I love watching those. Um, when people I like before and afters, oh my gosh, when the house is a complete junk mess and then they clean it, I'm like, oh, love that. I love before and afters. I could seriously watch them all day. Um, just watch someone else progress and it should inspire you. You're like, yeah, I remember so bad. Sometimes when I clean, I watch hoarders because it panics me thinking, oh my God, my house, I gotta clean, I gotta clean. My house is not a hoarding house, but it freaks me out enough that I clean. Um, Reduce your stress. That's so easy to say, so easy. Some of the things you can do are just breathe. If you literally just take a minute and just be like, breathe, it'll change so many things. Find humor. I think there's like, they say the difference between tragedy and adventure is your perspective. Don't quote me on that. I just messed up a quote. But nonetheless, it's something like that, right? So, perspective. Try and be in the present moment and just enjoy and look around and be grateful for all you have. Like sometimes I look and I'm like, oh my gosh, we own this red couch. It's just the silly things, but it means a lot. First thing in the morning, I always open the windows. And I just love to have the sunlight in. Even if I can't really get out, I still like to have the sunlight in. And it's nice. And stay busy all day. Have fun. Do what you can. And do not beat yourself up. That is, you do what you can, when you can, while you can. I swear by that. And some days you can do it, some days you can't. Some days you push, push, push. I know I'm very guilty of that. I do that. And I enjoy it. But do what you can, when you can, while you can. And again, treat yourself with love and compassion and kindness and things that you would do for your family members or someone else you loved, because I hope you love yourself enough to do that. Anyhow, this is my very personal advice on energy and trying to get some when it's sometimes difficult. But I wish you the very best, and I hope you get some energy and get inspired and do something, step out of your box, and feel loved and be happy.